This coming Sunday is the 27th Sunday in Ordinary Time. The Gospel is from Mark's account, chapter 10, verses 2 through 16. The passage is about divorce. It would have been a challenging teaching in Jesus' own day, and it is a challenging teaching for us today. Let's take a listen. The Pharisees approached Jesus and asked, "Is it lawful for a husband to divorce his wife?" They were testing him. He said to them in reply, "What did Moses command you?" They replied, "Moses permitted a husband to write a bill of divorce and dismiss her." But Jesus told them, "Because of the hardness of your hearts, he wrote you this commandment. But from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, no human being must separate." In the house, the disciples again questioned Jesus about this. He said to them, "Whoever divorces his wife and marries another commits adultery against her. And if she divorces her husband and marries another, she commits adultery." In Jesus' day, we learn from the Pharisees, the law of Moses regarding divorce was, in effect, to dismiss the woman. We read, Moses permitted a husband to write a bill of divorce and dismiss her. This would have had dire consequences for the wife. It's likely that she would not be welcomed back to her own family. She would not have had any resources on her own from which she could draw to live, to get shelter and food. She likely would have been left to beg, to live from charity. The husband at that time treated his wife as property, just sent her away. Jesus reminds the Pharisees and his disciples and all those listening that from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. Jesus is speaking about the design of creation, how God intended for the joining of man to woman, husband to wife. In our own day, we all know someone who is divorced. Perhaps divorce has touched your own family. You know the impact it can have not only on the two people involved directly, husband and wife, but on their families, friends, and others. There is a ripple effect that goes out from that decision. While there may be good reasons to separate, especially when one spouse has been abusive to the other, there can, on the opposite side of the scale, be a tendency to give up too quickly when problems enter married life. No husband is perfect, no wife is perfect, no person is perfect, and therefore no marriage is perfect. In that imperfect relationship, we need to invite God to be a source of wisdom and guidance and direction. Good communication is so very essential. Young married couples need our support. They need the encouragement of family and friends. At times, they may be living near their extended families. At other times, those people are some distance away. They can use our help. We pray for all couples who may be struggling in their marriage for one reason or another, and we pray for all couples who are preparing to celebrate their wedding day. Let the gospel fill your week. See you in church. For now, God bless.